Morning.
Good morning.
Can you text your classmates? Hello, Baikaw. Okay, so today, are there any absence today, Baikaw Haruka?
Pun.
Who is absent? Okay. So let me
Yes.
check your attendance first before we start. Okay, give me a second. What's the day today? January 17th.
Teacher, are they absent? He is sick.
Seven, eight. Okay, give me a second, guys. Okay. Sirishet, Chanikarn,
Present.
Pun absent. Is she sick, Pun? Sick or just absent?
Sick.
Sick, okay. Sick, and then Pasakorn Ode, sick also? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Santipap, Yapum, Sirikanya, Aruka. Okay. Okay, so there are only 3 of you girls. Wow. Okay, so let's start our class. Okay, so since there are only 3 students, so I want you guys to talk with me, okay? If you have any ideas, you can talk with me, you can say it. You already know me, I'm not gonna get mad if your answers are wrong, okay? As long as you're just going to talk with me, okay? So, do you guys wanna dance? Because I think you guys are sleepy. Sirikanya, are you sleepy? Because if you're going to show me that you're sleepy, I'm gonna let you dance. Okay? Okay. So let's start. So can you get your books, please? Okay. So today, guys, our topic is going to be different types of economic system. It just says here that understanding economic system. Okay, but the topic is different types of economic system. Okay. different types of economic system. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so an economic system, maybe you're going to ask me, Teacher CK, what is economic system? Okay, economic system is the nation or the country's plans, okay? The nation or the country's plans for answering three main economic questions. Teacher, what are the three main economic questions? Okay, number one, what to produce? Okay, are we going to produce vegetables? Are we going to produce oil? Are we going to produce rice? Are we going to produce fruits? Are we going to produce wine? What to produce? Okay, this is what the country or the nation is going to plan. Okay, what to produce. Second question, what is this, Grace?
How to produce it.
Okay, how to produce it, or how are we going to produce it? How is the nation going to produce vegetables? How is the nation going to produce fish? How is the country or the nation going to produce oil? How will you produce it? Okay, and the last question is, yes, Srikanya?
To produce.
Okay, for whom to produce? This means who are we going to produce it? Who are we going to sell it? Okay, you guys understand? What to produce? What are we going to sell? How to produce? How are we going to sell it? Or how are we going to get the product? Or, and the last one is, where are we going to sell it? Okay, where are we going to give it? Okay, so again, economic systems are the nation or the country's plans. Okay, the country's plans for answering three main economic questions: what to produce, how to produce it, for whom to produce. Okay, so also, Aruka, can you please read?
Economic system, the method used by a society to produce and distribute goods and services, or how the government tells us what we can get and how to get it.
Okay, so also economic system or systems, this is the method used by our society or our country, our nation to produce and to distribute, to give goods and services. Okay, or also you can say how the government tells us what we can get and how to get it. Okay, do you guys understand it? Do you guys understand? Okay, so let's say for example, Thailand. What does Thailand produce? Do you know what are the products of Thailand? Any idea? Michael, you have any idea? Rikanya, Grace, any idea? What does Thailand produce? Okay, I'm gonna give you, yes, Rikanya.
Rice.
Yes, rice. Thailand produce rice or jasmine rice, okay? And who does Thailand sell it for? Other countries, okay? Thailand sells it to other countries. Okay, so let's talk about the different types of economic systems. So different types of economic systems or the types of economic systems. So let's start. Okay, give me a second. Okay, types of economic system. The first one. Okay, Grace, can you please read this for me?
Capitalism, private ownership,
Capital belongs to individuals who are free to do what they wish with it. For this reason, capitalism is also called the free enterprise system.
Okay, so the first type of economic system we have capitalism. Okay, so when you say capitalism, this is also known as private ownership. Okay, private ownership, which means capital belongs to individuals who are free to do what they wish with it. The capital, the money to start your own business. Okay, you are not going to get your money from other people. This is your own money, and you can do whatever you want to do with your money. So let's say, for example, Grace, she has 50 million baht. Since Grace has 50 million baht, she wants to start her own business by making her own what? Oil. Okay, she's not gonna franchise it. She's going to make her own oil. She is going to produce her own oil. This is capitalism. Your money and your own money, and you can do whatever you want with your money. Also, capitalism, this is also called as free enterprise or free market. It doesn't mean it's free, but when you say free, you can do whatever you want. Okay, but it doesn't mean you can sell drugs. Okay, you can do illegal things, but it means free. You can do whatever business you want to do. Okay, because it's your own money. Okay, this is what capitalism is. The government is not going to what? The government is not going to say, hey, Grace, you cannot do this business. I own this business. No, it's your business. The government is not going to do anything with you. But the government is only going to interfere your business if you are what? The government is only, or the government will work in taking care of the private sector. Private sector, this means you, because you're the private owner. So for example, Grace is going to make public buildings. For example, electricity, water, telephones, irrigation, bridges, airports. This is the only time that the government will interfere or take care or do it with you. Okay? So it doesn't mean you're private. The government will not say anything, will not do anything with you. You can do anything you want as long as it's not with electricity, water, telephones, irrigation, bridges, or airports. But if it's electricity, water, telephones, irrigations, bridges, and airports, this is the time that the government will take care of the private sector or the private owner. Okay? If your business is electricity, water, telephones, irrigation, bridges, airports, this is the time that you need to contact with the government. Okay? Understand, guys? Any questions? Okay, so when will the government contact you or interfere your business? Sirikanya. When will the government interfere your business or contact you or do something with you? When? Can you say it louder? Can you hear me? Okay, can you hear the
Yes.
sound, the loud sound? Okay, continue, Baikaw. When is the government going to interfere with you?
Electricity.
when you do about electricity, water, telephone, irrigation, bridge, and airport.
Very good. Okay. Okay, the next type of economic system, we have socialism. Okay, socialism. When you say socialism, this is an economic system where the factors of production are owned by the public. Okay, everyone owns it. The government owns it. You own it. Okay, everyone, the public, owned by the public, and operate for the welfare of all. So this is about electricity, water, irrigation. This is now socialism. Okay? In socialism, government should plan the economy. Okay? Not like capitalism, you can do whatever you want with your money. But here, in socialism, the government will interfere with the economy. They are the one who's going to plan the economy, okay? It says here that socialism, you remember the three questions: what to produce, how to produce it, and for whom to produce. This three questions, this is determined by the government. The government will plan for it, okay? The government will plan for it. Capitalism, your own money, your own business, free market, anything you want. But for socialism, the government will plan for it. Okay? And also the production or factors of production, everything is owned by the public. Okay? So when I say, if I'm gonna ask you guys, what's the difference between socialism and capitalism? Haruka. Socialism is what? You don't need to read, just what you understand. Socialism.
Socialism is planned by government,
Capitalism.
and the capitalism is everybody is free to do their own business.
Okay, very good. Okay, let's go to the next one. We have mixed economies. Okay, mixed economies. Also guys, when you say capitalism, capitalism is private. Socialism, public. Okay, it's easier for you to understand. Capitalism, private. Socialism, public. Okay, so it's easier for you to understand. Okay, so now let's go with mixed economies. So mixed economies, it doesn't mean you're going to mix the cake, huh? Mixed economies, public class, private economy. Okay, so everyone, can you guys read together, all the three of you? A mix. Go. A mix between.
A mix between an economy.
Okay. Wait. I want energy, guys. I want you to show me that you're Matayom 2 already, okay? Not Anuban 2. Okay, so you read properly, please. Go.
A mix between an economic system where the government makes all decisions on production and consumption, and one where the markets make all decisions.
Okay, so mixed decision. This is where this is a mixed decision. This is a mix between economic system wherein government makes the decision of the production and also the consumption. When you say production, how are you going to produce? Okay, the government is going to decide on it, what you are going to produce, how you're going to produce, and how are you going to get it. The government will decide on that. And also where the markets and one where the markets make all decisions. Okay, so it's mixed between private and government. Okay, private and public, so mixed. So this one, it says here, mixed economy. This is co-survival. So it's mixed between public and private. Okay, co-survival. Okay, it's not going to only public, only private. So it's mixed. They're gonna do it together. Also, for mixed economy, economic planning, it's this is the characteristic of mixed economy, co-survival of public and private sectors, economic planning, safeguarding of consumer rights, and protection of labor rights. So, what do you think about Thailand? Is it mixed economy or capitalism or socialism? What do you guys think about Thailand? Since we are in Thailand, what do you guys think? Is Thailand capitalism, socialism, or mixed economy? What do you guys think? Any idea? No ideas at all. But for me, I think Thailand is mixed economy. Okay, I think it's mixed economic system because there are people that are capitalism, there are also socialism, so it's mixed. Okay, so what I want you do you guys understand everything that we talked about today? Already understand? I want you to answer me, yes or no.
Yes.
What, Taruka? Do you understand? Yes. How about Sirikanya? Understand?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So what I want you to do now, I want you to get your books, open it to page 87. Okay. And then for the last one, let me talk about this one. Economic systems, we have capitalism, socialism, and mixed economic. Okay. So the government's option for capitalism, the private sector has the main role. When you say private sector, the owner. Okay. For socialism, want private sector to have minor role, but the government controls the resources and production factors. So let's say for socialism, let's say in ratio, let's say it's 70-30, 70 for government, 30 for the owner. Okay, this is what socialism is. For mixed economy or mixed economic system, wants the private sector to have role, but the government can intervene to protect the public interest. Okay, so you can have your own business, but also the government can what? Do something about it. Okay, so why does the government need to do something about it? To protect the public. Okay, to protect everyone. Okay, so now I want you to open your books to page 87 and let's answer this one. Okay, okay, Grace, can you please read the number one, read the article about economic system.
China is a communist country, but we can develop the country and economy because it reduces planning from the central government and gave opportunity for the free market to work systematically by letting market mechanism work in the local level from small to big region until it reaches mixed economic system. In summary, a communist country accepts that economic planning and producing are ineffective and should let the market mechanism work?
Okay, for number one, Sirikanya, what is the main idea of this article about economic system? What is the main idea? You have any? I will answer it first for number one. You answer for number two, I want Haruka. Number three, I want Sirikanya. Number four, I want Grace. Okay. So the main idea of this article is about China. Okay. China is a communist country that is willing to adopt mixed economic systems because mixed economic system is good for the economy. Okay, it's good for the economy. Okay, so you can answer this later when we already finish everything. So what I want you to do now is I want you to get your phones, take a photo of it, take a photo of the answer first so that you're not gonna hurry up and answer. Okay, take a photo of the screen first so that you're not gonna hurry up. Okay. Okay, finish taking photo. Okay, let's go to number two. Okay, for number two, Haruka, why did China's economy develop? Why did it develop?
Because the government is planning and gave opportunity for the free market to work.
For what?
For the free market to work.
Okay, so why did China's economy develop? Because it reduced the plan for the central government and used market or price mechanism more, or which we say mixed economy. Okay, it just paraphrase the answer of Haruka. So why did China's economy develop? Because mixed economy was introduced, or it reduced the plan from the central government or being communist economy and used market or price mechanism more. Okay, this is why China's economy developed. Okay, for number three, what are the cons of a communist economic system that China used in the past? Okay, what's your answer, Baikal? Do you have any idea for this one, Surikanya? What are the cons of the communist economic system? If you don't know the answer, you can tell me so that I can help you. Okay, I will help you. Okay, can you please read for me, Baikal? The planning.
The planning depended on the central government. There is no freedom in producing, working, and the market is
Ineffective.
ineffective.
Okay, so the cons of a communist economic system, or that China used in the past before, the planning depending on the central government. So everything was everything depends on the government itself. There was no freedom. Okay, no freedom in producing. You cannot produce what you want. You cannot do what you want, and you cannot sell what you want. And what happened to China was this plan was ineffective. It's not effective. Okay, so this was the con of the communist economic system. Okay. Okay, and then for number four, we have Grace. Can you please read?
What are the pros of the mixed economic system that China use?
Okay, so what are the pros of the mixed economic system that China uses. So what do you think? What are the good things of mixed economic system that China uses? So what is that?
The market works more systematically.
Okay, so since they already stopped communist economic, they changed their plan and changed it to what? Mixed economic. So before, when they were how do you call this? Communist economy or communist economy, their market or their economy was ineffective. Their plan was ineffective. But when they change it to mixed economy, it already works systematically, or the market already works systematically. So you can do whatever you want, you can produce whatever you want, but the government will still what? The government has still a role with you. Okay. The last one. If you were in charge of the government and wanted to develop the economy, what economic system should you use in China and why? So for me, I will use mixed economic systems because mixed economic system, of course, gives opportunity to everyone, private and public sector, okay? Private owner and public owner, okay? This is better of opportunity to everyone in government, in public sectors to participate in the country's economic activities. So of course, mixed economic system, this is good for the economy. Okay. Okay, so are you guys finished answering? Okay, I think it's good if you can take a photo of the answer so that even our time is already finished, you can still answer. So you can take photo, guys, if you want to. Or screenshot our screen. Okay, so did you already finish taking photo of the screen, guys? Done? Okay. So if you have any questions, of course, you can text me in line, call me, okay? So do you have any questions for now? Everyone already understands our topic, right? Okay, so last thing. Capitalism, is it private or public? Capitalism, private or public?
Wait,
Again, louder, please.
private.
Okay, socialism, this is
Public.
public. And then mixed economic is, of course, mix of public and private. Okay, so everyone already understands. Okay, so that's it for today, guys. See you next time. See you next Monday. Please don't forget to send your work in the line group. Goodbye.